Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Destiny of an Emperor! Let's finally take down Sima once and for all! For final boss time! Against 5 generals. I'm totally unprepared for 5. Well, let's see what we're dealing with here. With Sima Yi, yeah, he's exactly the same as before with access to both Jiang and Wanfu, so that's why we really need Beiji to be able to overpower that, even though he has other generals like Jiang, who has really low intelligence and we could easily kill with Ensha. Let's see, Wei Zhe, this guy, yeah, nothing too special about him either, but Cheng Ye is much more threatening than even Sima Yi because he has access to Ensha and Jiang. So I actually want to take him down first, and he's also got a lot less soldiers, so I can kill him more quickly than Sima Yi. And then with Zhou Yu, yeah, just really high strength, high attack points, and all that good stuff. So, okay, so the first thing I want to do is get Beiji on everyone. So that way, well, we're not going to be attacking in the first round in the event that they decide to use Jiang, which is fairly likely. Yep, there we go. So, well, one of the two of them was probably going to do it anyway. So, this battle's going to take a while to win with or without Jiang happening. So, you might want to keep track of the number of rounds of combat that are passing, because the enemies are more likely to use Jiang on the 1st, 4th, and 7th rounds of combat. They have a cycle of 8 rounds that determines how likely it is they are going to use tactics. So after 8 rounds, then it goes back to 1, 2, 3, and so on, like that. But, okay, I want to take out Cheng Yu as quickly as I can, so let's go with power pills on him. But I do want to save at least 1 power pill for everyone for when we attack Sima Yi eventually. So yeah, make sure we got at least 1 left over, and we should be good. So once we start reducing their number of soldiers, they'll also be less likely to use Jiang there. They'll be more likely to use healing, but that's probably not going to happen. Or at least with Cheng Ye, his healing is negligible. He does not have access to, what was that, Jiang, or not Jiang, Jiang. But, okay, so, to deal with him, I'm thinking, well, now we really do need to get some healing going. But how about we have Zhao Yun just get started on Sima Yi, and everyone else go after Cheng Ye to finish him off. Let's see. Okay, we only got 1 left, so I'm going to just have you use your physical attack, and that ought to be good. Jiang Wei has the most agility in my party by a fairly wide margin, so I usually like to have him do my healing when I need it before I start attacking. Alright, got him. That'll make life a lot easier. And at least it didn't take too long. But, okay, so now, yeah, let's go after Sima Yi, start chipping away at his soldiers. He's not going to use Wanfu until he gets down below about 20,000 soldiers. Ow! Yeah, that's what happens when he has Beiji on himself. But a couple of us dodged it at least. Ha ha. But yeah, I'm going to need some more healing coming up here, so save the rest of your TP for Jiang. Even if you're under Jiang and you can't do anything, you might really want to use Shen. No, don't do that. Save your TP, you will need it. You'll spend less TP on Jiang than you would on your damaging tactics. Well, the only one you can use is Shen. There's no water source nearby to use Shui Long. But alright, so far so good. Yeah, they use the same special boss theme for the final battle here. Oh well. I'm just thinking if I want to use Jiang again in case Lusun gets dropped below 10,000. I think I'm going to do that preemptively here. Because in the next round, I'm going to want to use all my power pills and get them on Sima-Yi before he can heal up, hopefully. It kind of reminds me of Breath of Fire 1, using the special boss theme for the final battle there. I mean, it's a good song. It's worthy of being a final boss theme. I just wish there was something unique for the final boss, that's all. But, okay, so now we're not under Jiang there. Let's get all of our power pills to go through. And, okay, he doesn't heal. He didn't use Jiang, so we should have him. I think we're pretty much guaranteed to have him. We won't miss with power pills. And we've got more than enough damage to get the job done. Yeah, usually I don't like killing the final boss first if there's like multiple targets there. But in this case, he would make life much more miserable if I didn't. So, okay, so now we've got all them out of the way. Let's go after Zhou Yu there. And yeah, we're out of power pills, so we'll just chip away at it. But all these guys got now are physical attacks. I think one of them has some tactics, but they would like never use them, or almost never. So the rest of these guys will be relatively straightforward. Maybe I should have given another power pill to Zhao Yu there, but that's okay. I could take a look at my TP. Maybe I have enough for Shen and a couple extra Jiangs if it becomes necessary. Well, we'll see when, yeah, after this. Okay, so, I do have enough TP to do that. But I think I would rather have Lusun do that, if at all. So how about, yeah, all you guys go, or actually, hold on. No, Shen would probably kill Zhou Yu. So let's just have everyone go after Eugene. He would be the next most threatening general. And then, yeah, Shen there ought to be good. I think that's like, what, 10 or 11 TP to use? Something like that. That might be enough to kill Zhou Yu, but, well, we'll see. None of these guys have extraordinarily high intelligence. Yeah, there we go. Nicely done. And the battle only gets easier from this point. Oh, it costs 12. Well, at least I still have enough for 2 Jiang, so I doubt I'm even gonna need 1 unless they all gang up on Zhang Liao. Ha ha! Your fire protection is late! Oh, that is so satisfying. Also a very low-level tactic, especially for these guys to have, but I guess we're in Chapter 2 territory still. Yeah, I guess that's how they decided to work around rebel forces having a very limited number of soldiers. They just gave them 5 generals, so they didn't need any rebel forces in the battle there. But alright, yeah, let's finish off Eugene there. And then Zhou. Yeah, pretty much the hard part is over here. He's not going to be able to do anything extraordinarily threatening. I wish debuffs were more useful. Or even available here. I mean, I have Simian, but that costs so much TP. It's not worth it. Maybe in the round where I intend to kill Sima-Yi, it might be useful to prevent him from using Wanfu there, but still, that's a lot of TP, and I just don't have enough. Usually, on average, I have a maximum TP of 130 or so, but alright, we got them all! Hooray! Ha ha! Well, too bad. We're what you've got. That also kind of reminds me of Zog's death, where he was almost happy that he died, even as long as, like, the dragon clans or, well, whatever was going on there. You're united or something, but alright. So now let's see the newly rebuilt Liang. Now that we're in charge anyway. Thanks for using all of your resources for rebuilding the place. Yeah, I like the little ending music they got here, though you can still get into random battles outside, oddly enough. Oh, I suppose not. Maybe they forgot to build doors on their houses? Oh well, at least the palace is rebuilt there. Yeah, after taking it from everyone else. Oh, okay. So the one house that we actually can go into, yeah, we got the historian here. Now we can actually invite him here and talk to him at the palace. I don't think anyone else says anything new. I mean, I didn't check with, like, every single NPC in the world, but at least the ones that I checked didn't have anything new. But, hey, how's it going? We, united China for ya. Now, we don't have to murder people anymore, do we? You did? Well, I thought you already had a lot of intelligence. Oh. So, we still have more murdering to do then, huh? And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the story there. Kind of reminds me of Star Tropics, the ending, going around from town to town or whatever. Or something or other, whatever was going on. Or Dragon Warrior 4 did that too in the ending. But alright, let's watch the credits roll, which I don't know if those are pseudonyms like Capcom usually did with their games back in the day, but they don't look like pseudonyms, at least not like Mega Man had. But in any case, yeah, let's watch the credits roll and take a look back on the game. For the graphics, I'd give them a 7 out of 10. Pretty standard for the era, though nothing really special. I don't know if movement speed should really count as part of the graphics, but being able to move around a lot faster than like a Final Fantasy or Dragon Warrior game is nice. And for the music, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Capcom certainly knows how to make good music, and this game doesn't disappoint. I like the multiple battle and overworld themes, so I wish it had like a unique final boss theme, like Breath of Fire, or which Breath of Fire did that as well. And for the plot, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Lots of twists and turns, especially for an NES game. Constant betrayals, and a never-ending supply of people who deserve to die. I wish the main characters, though, had more development in the plot after they joined Liu Bei. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics. They join the party, and then their character development comes to a halt. And for the battle mechanics, I'd also give them an 8 out of 10. There's certainly a lot more to it than raw damage, unlike a lot of games of the era. I like how almost every tactic was useful at some point in time or another. Lots of useful buffs and debuffs. But like a lot of NES games, the TP was really restrictive. Like, I couldn't really afford to use most tactics outside of boss fights because they required so much to win. So, yeah, not much we could do with the random battles, unfortunately. So, overall, I'd give the game an 8 out of 10. Certainly an above-average 8-bit JRPG. I'd like to check out the other games of the series, too. Like, I know there's a Game Boy version though I don't know if there's a fan translation for that. I saw a screenshot, but I couldn't find anything. And there's another NES game, I think they just call it Destiny of an Emperor 2. The number 2, not also. But, yeah, I know very little about those games, so let me know if you're interested in them, viewers. Otherwise, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break while I get my next LP ready to go. This is H.E. Bailey, signing off, and see you next Let's Play.